is Tuesday, December 24th, Christmas Eve 2019. I'm Yael Levi, and these are the Cryptosphere's top stories for today. China chimes in on its long-awaited digital yuan and states it will not be used for speculation. Crypto YouTubers under attack, presumably. Hundreds of videos removed from the platform with little explanation. And later, a series of bomb threats in Russia are linked to a $900,000 Bitcoin scam. Starting off with China, the head of the People's Bank of China's Digital Currency Research Institute has provided an official update on the status of the digital yuan, which I'm mispronouncing, but hey. Though the announcement had little in terms of new details, the official did say the top-level design formulation, functional research, and testing of the digital currency electronic payment had been completed, and that the next step was to roll out pilot programs ahead of the launch, supposedly in the first half of 2020. That makes it just around the corner. He made clear, however, that the asset would not be open to speculation like other cryptocurrencies. And with more details on that, I'm joined in studio by BLOCKTV's senior correspondent, Asher Westrup-Evans. Asher, what does it mean?
All right, so we're getting this information coming out from Mu Changchun, a senior official of the People's Bank of China, who stated, and I quote, "The currency is not for speculation. It is different to Bitcoin or stable tokens, which can be used for speculation or require the support of a basket of currencies." So good there, Yale. We have what we call a negative definition. We know what it isn't. We're yet to be entirely clear on what exactly it is. They're saying, as we said here, this will not necessarily be pegged to any specific currency in particular, meaning it will have its value in and of its own right, in theory, if we're to be deductive about this. But truly, we don't understand how the form will play out. We don't really understand how it will be incorporated into the system, how commercial banks are going to utilize it, how this will replace, or if it is indeed intended to replace, WeChat and Alipay.
Right.
We just know that the Chinese government want to use it for internal payments, but also for internationalized payments, a market that the Chinese are keen to get into and become a bigger part of.
And it's interesting that it just, basically stressed just it's no cryptocurrency. Right?
Certainly,
make sure.
Exactly right. Yeah. Really stressing the stability elements, the government-backed elements, and that led to a lot of interesting, some perhaps humorous responses coming from Chinese social media. One particular user on Sina.com, a favorite of Chinese social media website, stated, "It will be no fun, so there will be no fun in it." He was quoted as saying, because there will be none of that speculation element. Other users came out saying, "Fine, we'll speculate on other assets such as foreign exchange goods." Clearly, those speculators out there wanted to have a little fun, but the Chinese government having no part in that.
Not only that, they're clamping down when it comes to mining as well.
Yes, certainly. They've clamped down, taking control of several thousand crypto mining platforms there in China. It doesn't seem to be a huge, widespread clampdown as of yet, but those details are emerging, and that certainly is one to track as China makes these moves into the digital assets market.
Entirely. Asher, don't go anywhere, because still in the same area on the globe from China, we're going to move to India, a country where cryptocurrency regulation is extremely unclear at this point, which Asher Westrup-Evans, as we said, still with us, has some glimpses of clarity.
Yes, exactly right, Yael. So I spoke earlier with Sumit Gupta, CEO and co-founder of CoinDCX, a major exchange working there in India, who told me about the current state of play as it stands there in India. Let's take a listen.
If you look at the previous statements that the government has given, they are also planning to consider launching their own digital rupee, right? So that's certainly a big step, and that gives a lot of hope to the industry players. I absolutely, they are very positive of blockchain technology. In terms of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, they are still doing their research. There has been government bodies which are trying to talk to different regulatory bodies outside India and trying to understand how to, how to create a framework.
Now, that lack of clarity, though, that we mentioned when it comes to regulation still in India has enabled or maybe intrigued some big players and brought them in, no?
Right, certainly. So Binance in particular has been making big moves into India, recently purchasing Wazir X, a internal Indian exchange, to allow for rupee fiat on-ramping into the Binance platform. So they're potentially opening themselves up to almost 1.4 billion potential customers there inside India. But also domestically inside India, we've been seeing these moves play out subtly in the way the government has been acting. We've seen tax authorities subtly hiring investigators to look into cryptocurrencies and other digital assets. We've seen a notable Indian parliamentarian, Dr. Subramanian Swamy, who came out saying that cryptocurrencies are inevitable, and there are rumors swirling that there might be moves towards a digital rupee similar to the Chinese digital yuan that might be underway. When those moves will take place, how fast this could all move, Yael, still up in the air, but certainly India could be opening itself and could be a huge new market for digital assets.
Entirely, and definitely an understanding that cryptocurrencies are real and not going away. Thank you, Usher Westrup Evans. Is YouTube intentionally targeting cryptocurrency-related content? Now, a handful of prominent YouTubers are claiming just that, and over the last few days that their videos have been removed by the Google-owned platform. Zaki Hennessy joins us in studio with the details. To begin with, Zaki, very important to note, this is currently a claim on Twitter.
That's right.
What
Absolutely
is the claim?
Correct. So many people are claiming that their YouTube channels are suffering takedowns, which are at the hands of YouTube, seemingly unwarranted. The channels affected include Chico Crypto, Node Investor, and Chris Dunn, the last of which tweeted, "YouTube just removed most of my crypto videos, citing, quote, harmful or dangerous content and sale of regulated goods. It's been 10 years of making videos. What the fuck are you guys doing?" So it seems like it's just kind of coming out of nowhere that these people are having their videos affected, flagged, and then taken down by YouTube. Now we reached out to Google.
I was about to say, did YouTube or Google have anything to say?
That's right. So we reached out to Google. They responded and told us that they are looking into it, and they said, we'll get back to you after the holidays. So, they're having a good time over there at Google HQ, enjoying themselves a little bit of eggnog and whatnot.
But that said, at this point, as you said, a claim, but people are reacting to it online.
That's right. So there have been many reactions, especially on crypto Twitter. A lot of people are responding in the negative. Particularly, I reached out to BTC Sessions, at BTC Sessions on Twitter, crypto YouTuber, and he said, it's really unfortunate to see this kind of thing happening, but really all it's doing is highlighting the need for an alternative. He says, we've seen this happen with many conservative-leaning content creators over the past couple of years, and now it seems that Bitcoin-related content could be next on the chopping block. As well as this, popular crypto YouTuber Ivan on Tech.
We know him.
He had this to say on the matter.
Approximately 9 channels received strikes, and those are all crypto channels. So we're going to discuss what the hell is happening. At the end of the day, you never know how long time you're gonna be here. It's like PewDiePie. I actually watched a video from PewDiePie a few days ago. He always thought that, okay, this might be the last day.
Ivan, was he affected by this?
Ivan admitted to having received a strike a few months ago, and he did respond to a message. He said that he also has been stricken more recently as a result of this, even after he recorded that video this morning. So it could be that, we're still very much in the thick of things, and it seems like it is spreading like wildfire.
It seems like it's spreading like wildfire. Important to note, that, once again, though, these are people reacting, and Twitter, they don't have that bit of information confirmed that this is, being done by YouTube as a modus operandi. But those notions of conspiracy, people are calling this a conspiracy?
That's right. Chico Crypto, who I mentioned before, complained on Twitter, maybe rightly so, that his videos are being flagged, taken down, stricken, etc. And he tweeted this screenshot showing a Telegram chat where users are supposedly conspiring to flag his videos, stating, "This is only the beginning of your demise, Chico. You started a war which you will not win. I, Sam Smith, vow to bring upon you the same pain which you did to me. We will continue to flag those videos." And, it seems like it could be malicious.
Right.
Maybe it's a coordinated strike, but it's hard to say.
But we'll know after the holidays.
That's right. We'll know after the holidays.
Zaki Hennessy, thank you for that report. Dozens of public places in Russia's largest cities were evacuated on Monday in an event that might be connected to crypto. We don't know, but Yona Hochhauser has the following report.
Dozens of courts, kindergartens, and malls in Russia's largest cities were evacuated on Monday over anonymous bomb threats that appear to be related to the collapse of a cryptocurrency exchange in 2017. Who's to blame? Russian businessman Konstantin Malifeyev. Well, kind of. Konstantin was accused of stealing 120 bitcoins worth $900,000 from the defunct crypto exchange WEX. The victims of that failed exchange are the ones claiming responsibility for the bomb threats and are demanding that Constantine pay back the stolen funds or face explosions. So far, no bombs have actually been used or found, but it has caused a major disruption with the evacuation of over 770,000 people in Moscow alone. It's not only scam victims looking for Constantine. He's on the United States and European Union sanctions lists for allegedly funding pro-Russian separatist fighters in eastern Ukraine. For his part, Constantine denies any involvement in WEX or stealing Bitcoin. Time will tell if his lies will blow up in his face.
Yona Hochhauser joins us now. Yona, has there been any response from Constantine?
Yeah, no, Yael. He has continued to deny any involvement with any of these Bitcoin scams. But, I mean, this man is not loved by anyone. He's wanted by the US and EU authorities. He's sanctioned against them. He runs his own ultra-Orthodox Christian TV channel in Russia and runs a pro-life organization as well. He makes a lot of enemies, even for a Russian oligarch.
Thank you, Yona Hochhauser, for that report. Now, Intercontinental Exchanges BACT announced a series of personnel changes following the departure of CEO Kelly Loeffler, who was appointed, of course, to the Senate representing the state of Georgia. In a statement, ICE said it appointed Mike Blandina as CEO of BACT, with Adam White serving as president of the company. Blandina joined BACT earlier this year as chief product officer, following leadership roles at OneMarket, Westfield, PayPal, Google, and the Blackhawk Network, among other key positions in the payment space. It's time. It is time for Troll of the Day, and today it's a Christmas special, and BLOCKTV's favorite crypto bubble, mostly loved by Zaki, is here with a special holiday offering that will turn Santa himself into a Bitcoin hodler, and with lyrics attached so everybody can sing their hearts out. Let's have a listen.
Crashing through support with a leverage long in play. Just a dip, I thought it'll be okay. Exchanging overload on scheduled maintenance on the side. I go to bed and pray that it won't liquidate tonight. Oh, please don't sell, please don't sell.
Hey! Okay, that was it for us, on Around the Block in this very happy holiday spirit with my gorgeous voice. We'll be back right after Christmas.
Browsing the exchange, drawing lines on all the charts. Look at my TA, I am very smart. Bottom must be in this cup and handles very nice. What fun it is to buy up every shitcoin in my side. Oh, please don't sell, promise just to buy. That's the only way that we'll get back to all-time high. Oh, please don't sell, lock your coins away.
For more news and updates, follow us on Twitter.
Bitcoin this Christmas Day.